We're working with Motherwork today. Look at Motherwork. This is the daily, this is my overnight infusion that I worked on. And what I've learned so much about Motherwort is that Motherwort really works with strengthening and working with your heart. Breaking the etymology down of this word is plant of the women, or plant of the mother, plant of the womb. It strengthens your uterus. It works with your heart. It works to kind of calm down the heart muscles around you. And for someone who is, it also works with hot flashes. And it's extremely important when it comes to health overall, because this tea right here works to simply work with your heart and make sure that you are protecting it and making and avoiding like heart disease and heart palpitation, and reduces anxiety, and it works with the different cycles of a woman. So that is Motherwort. I bought the herb like this dried at an Oriental supermarket because they actually had Motherwort available where I'm at. And I, recommend that, you drink 2 to 4 ounces, according to the textbooks and the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. It is important for you to drink about 2 to 4 ounces, just to kind of protect your womb, your reproductive system, and also work with your heart. So here's a cool heart tonic, overnight infusion. I beg to add that this is bitter. Bitter. Motherwort is a bitter herb, pungent, which I'm happy I didn't drink all of it. So this is something you definitely want to dilute in some water. So dilute in water. My next favorite herb blend right here. So my next favorite herb blend is my Nettle, Oatstraw, and Holy Basil. And with this specific herb blend, what I created and formulated this for is for my women who are suffering with anemia, which a lot of women actually that I've observed are suffering with anemia because of the food that we're intaking. It's not allowing us to properly store the nutrition within our system. So this is anemia, women who have hormonal issues, women who are looking to have an overall tea blend that is packed with a lot of vitamins that you need, packed with the power to protect, again, your heart, because that's what we're focusing on. We're focusing on battling anxiety and counteracting stress. So this blend here is adaptogenic. It's also a mineralizer, and it's a cell stabilizer. And I use what I did for my lovely friends who want to make their own tinctures. I put, I believe, like half a cup of dried herbs, or like 3/4 of a cup of dried herbs, and then I put the tea over it, and it made this powerful, pretty much super powerful infusion, overnight infusion. What else? When I create my labels, I'm just gonna turn it around. Right, I got this label, I think, from the Herbal Academy, herbalacademy.com, and it's gonna list what the native name. I kind of scratched it out because I was trying to really focus on like the benefits that I get when I make this specific herbal blend, and I listed the benefits on the side as a reminder and a way for me to quickly remember how to pretty much work with this plant and herbs. And this is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna open some up. Mullein Infusion. Open them up. Pop that sucker open. It's been closed for a long time, airtight. And I am someone who is not afraid of drinking herbs because my mom raised me to drink everything that comes from the planet. She's from Cibao. She's from the caves in Dominican Republic, Lo que Mouse, she calls it. And we're just known to like drink it like this. We've made a bunch of teas and we don't really care. We're not afraid of plants. But I know that women also, you can use a strainer. Don't be afraid to use a strainer. If you have a strainer, go ahead and use a strainer to pour out your tea. But yeah, look at this powerful batch. The color will tell you how potent it is. And I'm just gonna write this down in my lovely notebook because we all should be having a book of sorts that we're referencing as we go on with our personal rituals. So this is Oatstraw as well. Many people who don't know about Oatstraw, it's slightly phytoestrogen, so that means that it works with your uterus. It works to kind of keep your uterus pretty nice and tight. Also, it has calming properties, which allow you to calm down your nervous system. As we are embarking further into what we are normalizing now in 2021, we're trying to reduce the amount of stress put on the body. And it starts with self. It starts with caring self and being able to supplement your body to automatically enter a period of relaxation so you can experience relaxation. And I think our heart needs a break, our organs need a break, and that's why I like to include my tea infusions when doing blends. So we're doing Nettle, Oatstraw, and of course, you can call it Tulsi or holy basil. Because herbs are the physical form of magic in front of us. Sometimes we ask God, give me a sign that you exist. And then God shows you like, oh, look at nature. Like the properties of these plants, right? Because we're working with a plant that we've cut, shifted, and boiled down. This is technically the spirit form of the plant that we're going to then receive in our body to get the properties that it offers. Nonetheless, even if we weren't to be working with plants still play a purpose in this planet. And when they decay, they go back and enrich the soil, right? So it just all kind of, it's a cycle of life, and we're playing with the fact that we can also, as conscious humans, be able to observe plants and honor them and what they are able to offer us humans with a lot of vitamins, nutrition, and actually help us combat some of these modern issues that we're facing. So this for me would be my calming, nutritious, and supplemental tea blend that I'll drink every day. So, all right, so we're back. And this blend that I have today is called the Mullein Infusion. I made it last night, and mullein is considered to be a lung tonic. Really good for the times that we're in right now. You always want to make sure you're working and checking on your body at all times, especially if you are a smoker. You want to be taking some mullein to go ahead and clear out your respiratory system, which is important. You can also add this to, well, the herb, you can add this to smoke blends in order to also reap those benefits, but it's best to just drink a nice infusion that you can prepare super easy, prepare overnight to benefit from these properties. So things that are beneficial about this plant. I use the aerial parts of this plant, which means I use the herbs and the flowers of it. And also it's a soothing herb, it's moistening, it's cooling, and it's considered a demulcent, which it also works to kind of remove any mucus you have in your system, and also is considered an expectorant, which again relates to the fact that it will work with the muscles of your lungs to be able to kind of remove any mucus buildup that you have developing. Again, very powerful. This is known. If I was to be able to give a chakra to this specific herb, I would probably give it the heart chakra. It works heavily with your lung system. Okay, this is mullein. All right. And you can easily just pop mullein open at any time and go ahead. Oop, my nail. I haven't been taking Nettle, so Nettle's gonna be definitely beneficial. So mullein, and just go ahead and calmly, you could put your finger or use a strainer. Use a strainer, guys. I am a little raw with it because I'm not afraid of herbs, right? But I know that people not always would like to have herbs in their drink. So strainers, do it. Use the tools you have available to you, and be able to definitely work with it. So, okay, I wrote mullein down. I wrote the properties of mullein. You guys have heard how it's powerful for your lungs. It's super easy to make, okay? It's super easy to make. You want to boil some water. You want to get your dried herb. You want to find a jar that you can airtight for the night to keep for 24 hours. It could be 8 to 24 hours. I do like to pull out all the properties and use a 24-hour method or as my time period to kind of then take in the tea. So that's it for Wednesday's kind of herbalist topic on the Soul Food Club. Herbalism is part of soul healing, is part of connecting to what our ancestors used to do back in the day and reconnecting with the energy of the world. So if you're heavily attracted to herbalism, that is your calling, that is your purpose, well, definitely let me know in the comments below. I can definitely start to provide, I've been building some stuff, definitely start to provide some knowledge through this channel for all my local brujitas and all my brujitos and brujiks, if you want to name it, or my soul people who are seeking to find alternative methods to just practicing the art of self-care. Self-care can look in so many different ways. It could be supplementing the vessel that you walked in with. It could be soothing the vessel with a bath. It could be how you think about the vessel. It could be different ways to connect with your ancestor as they fill a cup or fill your cup in terms of what that connection can be like. So that's where spirituality comes in. I wish you a lovely day. Go out there and try something new. Go out there and experience a new part of yourself and uncover a new part of yourself when it comes to self-care and healing. So thank you for tuning into the Soul Food YouTube station, and I wish to see you on the next one. Make sure you like, share, subscribe with all your friends, and thank you for tuning in. Ciao.